Welcome back to another aggressive Yoru tutorial. If you're asking why I'm wearing the same shirt, it's because I just recorded the how to lurk with Yoru tutorial, but we're gonna do how to play Yoru aggressively. And because of, the people in my chat, they voted for split, so we're gonna be doing split today. I can do other maps in the future too, but kind of I will just be going over the concepts of how to play Yoru aggressively, when, where, and how to do it, okay? So we're gonna be talking about how to play Yoru aggressively and how to actually make him viable and not look dumb with it, and how you can actually use aggressive Yoru against high-level players and how I use them against high-level players. So let's do it, okay? We're just only aggressive, only holding W, all right? Only how to play Yoru aggressively and be really cool, okay? Let's do it.
Hey, what's going on, guys? Ethos here. Just wanted to say all these clips are taken from my stream. I stream every day at twitch.tv/ethos. And if you haven't done so already, make sure to subscribe, hit that bell, and join my Discord server down below. Enjoy the video.
Obviously, you guys could see with the chat right here, spam right now, say hi YouTube. I'm live right now. I'm live every day at twitch.tv/ethos. I stream every day on Twitch for like 8 hours a day. So if you guys want to be a part of whatever the heck this is, just tune in at twitch.tv/ethos and hit that bell. And you have a Twitch Prime with Amazon Prime, hit me with that as well. All right, anyways, let's get right into the freaking tutorial. So you want to learn how to be aggressive with Yoru. Well, you've come to the right place. Now, Split is arguably one of the harder maps for Yoru to be aggressive on, but there are definitely still ways to do it. And I'll just be going over the core concepts of how to be aggressive with Yoru and get value out of being aggressive with the Ethos Classic, the flash TP, cue the ace clip that I did, remember?
I'll show him with the Ethos Classic here.
Enemy remaining.
So I'll show you guys how to do it and different ways you can do it, where to do it, and when to do it, right? First, let's start off with defense. Yeah, let's start off with defense. So if you guys know about the breach jet meta, it's the flash and dash. This is kind of the same idea. You have to think about the Yoru aggressive play in the same way. All right, it's in the same capacity where you are throwing your TP down, right? And the second your TP gets to the point where you want to teleport to, or right before that, you want to throw your flash right at that spot. So whoever is looking in that direction will be blind by it, okay? For example, this is the very first one I'll go over. It's the market play, all right? What I'll do is usually right before the barrier starts, maybe 3 seconds left, I'll throw footsteps down and it'll just kind of run into the barrier. So basically, I won't have to worry about activating them myself because when the barrier goes down, it'll just go out. This will kind of draw the attention of the enemy team to look towards the footsteps and be wary of it, and that'll also cause them to look towards the TP that I'm throwing. So basically, footsteps at about 2 or 3 seconds before the bi-phase barrier goes down, then I throw my TP down as well, right? I'm here, and then right at this point, I pop my flash, and bang. This blind will get sewers and anyone in market looking towards mid. Also, anyone who's obviously coming over here to look at the footsteps will be blind, and I'll be right in their face. That's netted me, like a triple spray down before. No aces yet, but it's a great way to start off the round aggressively. A lot of people like to just start off, just mindlessly drone right here into mid, just kind of go out of here. They're not going to expect a flash TP play right away. So TP and then blunder away.
No shot.
Oh, you guys can't see the bi-phase barrier, but it is up. It is up. I'll knife it. So it is here. It is here. Okay. And I also throw my TP kind of towards the side of the wall also, not directly into market. So right here, about 3 seconds, footsteps down, TP down, and then right here, flash up. And I'm just like that, and they're all blind, and this is a bunch of free kills for me. Don't do this right away. I'd say, wait a couple rounds, maybe first or second gun round, maybe third gun round. If you know the enemy team likes to just, come here and get mid control early, right? Just run out without much util and just kind of swing for this. This is a great time to do it. So if you know the enemy team likes to swing out for mid control, then this is a great way to do it. Next one I like to do is here over on B. I usually do this on pistol or on anti-ecos or whatever. I don't usually do this on gun rounds. You can still do it, but I just kind of like to just set the pace, right, and keep them worried here in B, make them a little worried about taking B main control. So what I'll do is right now is I'll have footsteps right as the bi-phase barrier is about to go down, going like this, which will trigger any turret alarm bot. Then I'll throw a TP right into this corner, and then maybe sometimes you have a cypher cam or a raised Roomba or something to get info. If you don't, you can just jiggle this, get their attention. When they're swinging up to this point, when they come up, I just bang out a flash like this, TP around, and this should be usually a good 2 kills right there.
Back off.
Also, another play I like to do, I don't know if this is considered aggressive or not, but is, you know, play like around here. Actually, this is definitely not aggressive, but play around here, right? And I can flash like this and play back here. Usually any other agent besides like Jet or Reyna will be stuck here, or maybe Omen, right? But you can just TP away for free. Play in positions that usually you can't play in with other agents with Yoru, because you can get away with it. Not like super aggressive like Jet and Reyna, because you can't immediately TP, but places where you can tuck behind cover and then just TP out. For example, mid box here. Let's say, you know, your TP's over on B or something, or, you know, for example's sake, I'll just be right here. You can throw the one-way flash that I saw Red do. That, get 2, right? Usually here you get your 2 or whatever, you come back in, usually you're with any other agent, but you can TP out and boom, you're safe. Another play I like to do, which is a little, you know, a little more kind of just risky, right? I'll do more just for content, especially if I have an Omen here who will stand like right here with an Omen blind, and I'll, you know, put my footsteps down first right before the buy phase barrier starts, so it goes right when the round starts. Now my TP over here, and then he Omen blinds, I blind like this, and bang, I'm right in here, and it's, you know, that's a good way to catch people off guard as well. And for retaking on the B site, sometimes, right, it's depending on, you know, if they have a sage wall. It's all situational, right? Let's say there's no sage wall here. Let's say your teammates are scaling up on this side. They're coming through CT, or they're swinging out rafter, right? If they're doing that, that's when you should do this TP play here. TP and then flash like this. It's like that. Everyone back here are blind. You know, these guys are blind. B main smoke, you don't have to worry about it, but if they're in B main, they should be blind. You can usually actually get a kill on like the guy here and a guy here as well, which will be really good. A guy here might be a little tricky though if your flash goes a little too far, so be wary of that. One crucial point about aggressive Yoru plays is that you have to throw the flash before the TP actually reaches them, because then if they can hear the TP, register the TP in their head, know where it is, then it'll be a much less likely chance of you succeeding in your aggressive play. Let's say you throw your flash when the TP's right here before it has even crossed this area, then there will be less expecting of it because the TP hasn't even crossed. So it's all about timing it very well. So go into the server and practice these timings here. The same with the market play here, right? You want to throw your TP here, then you want to flash before the TP actually goes into market and before they can, you know, hear it. It's kind of like getting it as close to them without them realizing it. Another TP play I like to do for retaking B is throwing one back sight, because there's less chance of you blinding your teammates. This will be a really short one. The point of this one is for you to kill the guy's back sight without having to worry about these guys here in B main. So you can throw a TP like this and then blind like that, and then bang, you're behind this wall and you can kill these guys here, and that's a great way to clear out backside for your team, kind of just take care of this area of the retake. You also throw a TP like this. I've done this before as well, and this will also blind these guys here. These guys really can't afford to look away. Also, your teammates, if they're, you know, tucked over here, they can also pick off your flash as well and, you know, trade you if you die. Now over on to A, we can do for aggressive plays here. You know, this one's definitely a little risky, right? But if you're going to be an aggressive Yoru main, right, you can't be scared. Can't be scared at all. What I usually do is I'll have footsteps go here right before the buy barrier goes down. Throw a TP into this corner. And then, you know, obviously, fight like this. Maybe throw one flash like that. Like that. Then when they actually come up to this area, I throw a blind like this. Then I'm through, and then they're usually all blind, and it's a bunch of free kills. Another aggressive play I like to do on A, when they're coming in, I like to have a TP here at flower, right? And then I like to fight from screens, you know, fight from here. And then when they actually start running to this area, also this is great, especially if you have a killjoy that has like alarm bot and Molly set up here. This is a great combo for that, because they can't play hell, and that kind of forces them out to be in front of here, which will force them to eat this flash, which will pop right above flower, and then usually will net me a good 2 or whatever kills. Obviously, you're gonna fight to die here. Your TP is gone. Unless you have your ult, you're gonna just fight to die here. So you fight to the death right there. Pretty risky, but this usually catches people off guard. Another TP play I like to do for retaking on A, because you can pretty much, you know, fight from here. Usually people aren't going to full tuck into this corner right here. I mean, sometimes I do, but what I like to do is let's say there's a guy sight, a guy A main holding the cross, a guy elbow, right? Then they're not going to hear this TP go across. The only people who are going to hear this TP are people playing map, but these guys won't even be an issue, but are more people at flower and hell, okay? But I can throw this TP down, right? Or retake, and then what I do is I blind backside here. and this will usually net me kills here on the map. And elbow guy, also if the flower guy is looking at it, which I doubt, because usually the flower guy will be looking towards, you know, up here maybe, or like over here. But if they do happen to, hear the TP and then follow it, then they're gonna be blind. It actually works a lot more than I expect it would in Radiant Ranked, especially with your team. Don't do it by yourself. Obviously your team's still doing stuff, fighting, getting their attention, taking aim duels, and you blind back here and bang, you have whoever's hiding back here, whoever's hiding back here, and usually get some free kills. There's actually one more play that I like to do sometimes. It's throwing a TP into this corner, and then if you know that they like to come up ramp, let's say they're constantly flashing, dashing up ramp and everything, right? And you know that they're doing this and you're fighting from here, you can flash like this, and this will blind anyone kind of like up the ramp, and you can kill them here. But obviously that's also a little more risky as well. Aggressive Yoru plays, they're all gonna be risky. Now let's move on to attack side. So if they're not walling mid, or if you break it right away, right, try to throw your flash before your TP gets into mail. Flash right away. So flash anyone, in ropes, anyone here, anyone here. So flash literally everyone here, and you'll be TP'd up. And if you do it really soon, or like off a pop, then they usually won't expect it. And that's a really good spot. Let's do it one more time. So again, do a TP like that, blind like this. And boom, you're already up. This guy's blind, this guy's blind, this guy's blind, and these guys are blind right here. This is less like, TPing behind them and, doing the Ethos classic, flashing, TPing behind them. Just like that, it's more about just flashing and then getting in their face right away. Same idea as breach and jet dash. You can also do this from market to ropes if you want. If you want to get ropes control right away, this is actually really strong. I would recommend actually waiting for the TP to actually get into ropes here. Then you flash. Try to flash when your TP is at this point, and then have the flash pop in here so the ropes player won't really see it coming. So usually though, people aren't even in ropes, so you just get ropes control for free. And right here, you're in such a good position for your team to get mid control here, because now enemy teams in mail are gonna have to worry about you in ropes and then the people coming from here. So now you can double swing these guys from up top. The only thing you have to really worry about is, some guy like right here. So that was like perfect right there, just like that. Moving on, we have A site. On A site, you have a couple of options. One thing I like to start off like right away, like early in the rounds, like maybe pistol round or something, or maybe like a spectre round. I don't know. You can also do it on a gun round as well, but I like to set the tempo here and make the enemy team uncomfortable about playing ramp. Same ideas with like the omen flash and dash kind of play. You can do this in omen flash as well. Right away, especially people on pistol, because on pistol people like to really swing ramp here. I like to flash TP onto ramp. So I'll throw my TP there, then flash like this, and this will blind anyone in this entire area here. This is actually a really nice pop flash. It goes kind of like high in the sky here, and usually there's a guy like right here, and I'm just in their face, and it's a free ass kill. And this also gets your team ramp control, right? What's really difficult about taking A sometimes is that you don't have ramp control and you just hold a main control, and you kind of have to just constantly watch this. But if you're in a ramp and you have this control, then you can kind of pressure the guys from heaven. Obviously don't fight to the death, but you can pressure them, and then they're gonna have to try and clear you all the way back out, and then you can fall back, which will ultimately delay time for the bomb timer to go down. The next one is a flash TP play onto this corner here. I like this one here because this one allows you to get a flash and peek into elbow and flowers, and also this guy here. These guys will all be blind. Obviously there would be a screen smoke and then also a heaven smoke while your teammates are fighting. The difficult part is, this does cross flowers. So if this guy flowers does see it and hear it and they're aware of it, they can just tuck, wait for the blind, and then kill you after. So what you can do is have Raze, who's usually a very common duelist play on this map, just throw a nade that'll cover, a really common nade is to cover the heaven run out and flowers, and that'll usually cover them as well. The next TV play I like to make right away, which is really great, is if let's say you know a player's in heaven, a player's sight, or a player's elbow, right? Then there's probably not going to be a player's screen, so you can flash TP into screens if you want, or you can just TP even, but usually flash TP is fine. This flash will get you right into screens here, and now your team is in such a good position to take a site, because now this elbow guy can't peek out here for free, because now he has to worry about you. You can also clear out flowers, and also the heaven guy is going to be worried about you pushing up as well. So now you're in a great aggro position, and now you kind of have this like pincer formation for your team to take a site. So this flash TP play is really great. Another flash TP play I like to do, if we're already up ramp, we get ramp control for whatever reason, we just fight for it, we boom bot it, whatever. I can throw a TP here, and then I can blind like this. and then we can blind literally anyone who's playing these common angles right here, like this, or over here, or if they, you know, they peek out, they're not expecting to be flash TP'd on right away. You know, this is a very common angle just to peek on. I'd probably get caught off guard by this, so this is a really great spot here to TP to. That about does it for the A site on how to be aggro with him with his flash TP play. Next you can do is on B. So there's one here you can do like this if you want. That'll help you clear kind of like this angle. I don't necessarily recommend it because it's kind of dangerous and often gets, you know, people will often just be able to like tuck the flash from behind the pillar and then peek you from here or something. But you can flash like this and TP out and then kill, you know, anyone here, and basically just, it's just the same idea as, you know, jet dashing out here or whatever, race satchling out here, and kind of get you out and make some space for your team. But what I really like to do is throw the TP back sight instead. So I'll throw my TP like this and then flash. And then this flash will blind anyone backside, and then we'll also blind anyone holding from default as well. If heaven is not smoked or you're worried about rafters, you can let the TP go a little further into backside here. But obviously you're sacrificing the element of surprise for the guy backside, which can be a little more risky in itself here. But here you are safe from rafters angle and you can just kill the guy backside, even if there's no one backside. Now you have, again, the same idea, the pincer formation for your team to kind of come out while you have this. And then also you can peek the guy up here as well, because this guy can't peek you right away, but you can peek him here and kill this guy. I kill this guy all the time doing this. You guys just have to meet up. Now you guys are literally sandwiching anyone who's in this area, and you guys can just get out to sight for free. I do that one all the time. The thing you can do is flash out the new box if you want. So this flash will blind, you know, hell and heaven, and then you also get a free pick onto here if you want. This is a great flash to kill the guy hell, and also a great flash to obviously kill this guy here, this annoying ass angle. Another thing you can do though from mid, which I didn't really talk about, is you can throw a TP like this that'll go into CT. This TP will go all the way into CT if you want. And usually people, like, if you know there's a player, you know, in heaven here and a player here, usually there isn't a guy CT. So you can throw that TP there. What's great also about Yoru's TPs is that you don't have to TP on them. You don't have to. Sometimes it's better not to. It's actually, you should just leave it there. It'll still get value if it's in CT, because then the enemies will constantly be worried about this TP. And if they kill it, then you know there's an enemy in CT, right? So you can still get value out of the TP, even if you just play normally. So you just throw the TP here, and then obviously, like, just so you have the option if you need it, but it's very situational. And then you just fight out with your team, you know, get heaven control, come out, fight for this, and then let's say, you know, you get 2 picks, then you want to get into CT, go for it, you're already there. Next thing I want to talk about is using his ult aggressively. Obviously we have the flash TP plays, right, which are, you know, the staple of Yoru, but I want to talk about how to use his ult aggressively. Now obviously you've seen, you know, people do it with the shorty. They can just kind of ult like this. They just ult up and whatever, and they just try to catch people off guard, you know. They're like, you know, reloading, or they have utility out or something. That's great for sure, but to really try and guarantee map control and a kill with it is doing stuff like this, which is great on split. So let's say you have an omen or a breach or a sky. Let's say you have an omen or a breach here and mark it. You maybe throw your TP here to get out safely if you need to. You ult up through here, and you see if they're in male or if they're in heaven, you tell omen, blind me right here. Like, they can see your enemy on the minimap, they can see you on the minimap. You'll ping and then they'll blind that spot. What's great with the Yoru is you won't get blind by the omen blind. So whoever's there will get blind. Then the second they get blind and they pull out their knife to run away or whatever, that's when you pull out the judge and you just kill them. That's a free kill. Same with breach ult. You don't get affected by breach ult on your ult, so then you can get a lot of people ulted, and once they get ulted, you unult and then you kill them. And same with Sova ult as well, actually, is if you can go on to site, and you can do this anywhere actually, not just heaven. Heaven's a great spot because it's kind of a lane. Let's say like you're here, right? You come ult out and clear all this for your team. Let's say you find a guy here, you tell yourself to ult right here on the ping. The guy who's getting ulted will pull out his knife to obviously move. The second they pull out the knife, you unult and you kill them with the judge. So the second they pull out their knife to run away from the silver ult, that's when you unult, kill him with the judge right away. And it's so many free kills like that. A common mistake with your ult is that people tend to ult way too early. You can actually, like, because you go invulnerable the second you click, so you can actually come out here and, like, if there's no one here, then you don't have to ult right away. You can actually go all the way out here, and the second you get any sort of contact, that's when you click it. So it's about just having a little faster reaction time, but usually people won't be able to headshot you or shoot you by the time you realize that they're there, and you just, all you have to do is just click. You just go out here and then you see, oh, there's a guy right there, you know? So you can literally test your limits, and that way you can get a little more space with your result. So don't just pop it behind cover. Try to get a little more aggressive with it. Get those extra few steps and get a little further with your result. Another thing I like to do with your results, just with Omen Blind or Breach Flash or whatever, is ulting up ramp. Right here, let's say you see the guy here, you say Omen Blind, he blinds, or Breach Flash, he flashes, then that's when you ult. Free kill. Just like that.
Sammy, can you get rid of blind ramp for me?
Yeah.
I'm gonna ult up on this guy. I'll tell you one. Like, wait for me to actually like be there with my ult. One elbow, I think. One right here. Blind that guy. Got him.
Or, you know, again, Breach ults on A, you go over here, you find a guy in this corner or over here, anywhere here, you say Breach ult it. He ults it, you unult when they get ulted, and you just kill them. It's super easy. Another great way to use your ult again is faking that you are gonna run away. So there's a time where I was in this elbow corner here, right? I got one kill, someone else was shooting at me. I immediately popped my ult right here, and they immediately reloaded because they thought I was gonna run away with it. And the second you see them reload, it's about having good reactions. The second you see them reload, pull out their knife, pull out util, that's when you unpop your ult and you kill them. You gotta do it right away. The second you see them stop having their gun ready to shoot you is when you gotta unult and you kill them. Anyways, guys, that about does it for the aggressive Yoru tutorial, specifically on Split, but these fundamental ideas, these principles, these concepts can be applied to any map. Split just happened to be the map that my viewers asked for today. So this is what I showed you guys. But yeah, that's about it for the aggressive Yoru tutorial. Hope you guys enjoyed. Hope you guys learned something new today. Hope you guys learned something useful from this tutorial. Honestly, I was a little worried about doing this tutorial, because if I do this tutorial now, anyone who's watched this tutorial plays against me will know my plays, will know what I do, will know, you know, what cards I have in my hand. But, you know, that's okay, because it's all in the love of, you know, kind of promoting Yoru more and trying to get more people to play Yoru and teach people how to play Yoru better. So all in all is well. That's fine. It's all good. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys did, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know if you guys learned something new. Let me know what was your most favorite useful part of the video. And yeah, that about does it. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time, hopefully on my stream or my next video. Peace out, guys. Later.